Oh, bye-bye.
Okay, let's wait for everybody to join us, and I will ask everybody to put their name in profile names so I can see your names, please, because otherwise I can see admin and other people, but it's better if I will see your names. Or if you have just mobile number instead of your name, please change it, because otherwise I don't know how to address to you.
I have my mobile. My name is Stella.
What is your name? Okay, everybody joking. That means that everybody feel very good. Okay, I will try to solve this naming situation somehow. Let me see the other people. Admit all.
If I can do it myself, but
it is possible if you are opening your profile details and
okay. I'll try.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You see how many people we have here. That's fantastic.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. Hi.
I ask you if you could just write your complete name and nationality.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi. Hello.
Hi. Hello. Names we can see. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, amazing, fantastic. Yes, it's a pleasure to see you all here, and I think that people will continue to join us. We already met people from other previous sessions, and it's amazing because we were speaking about future and understanding of future and the role of the artist in the future and what art we will have in the future. Hi, Tina. So today we will discuss future, and this is absolutely exciting. Let me put the other people inside.
Please keep attention also to the chat, because we will post the link of the page in Arte Laguna World while each of you are speaking.
Yeah, amazing. And
remember that we are promoting you every day with the hashtag everyday.
Ciao.
Checking.
Ciao a tutti.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Okay.
Checking the calendar, which is your day, and if we promote each other, we can do a really big promotion. Waiting for the next exhibition.
Yeah, we are ready to start, I guess, and we are 21 here. It is the biggest session for today. My name is Anna Schwetz, and I'm helping Arte Laguna to moderate these wonderful meetings. And sorry for my English, it is not my mother tongue, so I'm trying to do my best. If you don't understand me, just write me. I don't know. I will try. And we have one piece of information from Laura or from Sarah about the next exhibition and about the situation. Laura, can you tell us? Sarah,
okay.
Here.
First of all, thanks a lot to join this meeting, and we are really very proud to represent you artists, because you have very beautiful works. So we are very happy to have these finalists this year. And you was selecting among more than 10,150 applied artworks artists. So you are at the end 120, so it's really a great result. Congratulations. And for this reason, we want absolutely to give visibility to you, as we are doing on the social network. But I have also a good news that now I can give you this occasion that we will organize the exhibition of your artworks in Venice on March of the next year. So from March, we have also the date from March 13 to April 5. So we are really very happy to give you this news after all this lockdown and difficult situation. You will be exhibited in a great event together with the artists of the next edition. And so it will be really very beautiful, and we are really proud to give you this news.
Yeah.
So stay safe and ready to take your flight and come to Venice.
Yeah, Laura, you were
Edition in one.
Yeah.
We will meet all together. In this period, we can know each other. Maybe with this method, we could also collaborate and work together. And then we will meet personally in Venice next March. The exhibition is yours, so you are invited and you are welcome if you want to stay and explain your artwork, not only the first day of the opening, but also during the whole exhibition.
And as Laura says at the beginning, and Anna also, it's important to join our energy to promote each other. So if you are social addicted and you use social, please share the works of the other artists, so the contacts of everybody can know each other, and we can really become a great world of art.
Yes, great. So thank you everybody for being here. Sorry, I just muted microphones because we have some additional background sound, and I would like to start our meeting and our conversation about future. We will speak about the role of the artist in the future and the mission of the artist in the future. And I would like to start from Malgorzata. Yeah, let's put microphone on. Unmute. Yeah, it works. Okay. Hi, how do you see the mission of the artist in the future? What artists can do to change our planet to better condition? How we can change as artists our world to better world? What do you think?
I think that art is something very important in anticipating what is going around and what is going with the words. So I think we are somehow able to make predictions about what is important, what is wealthy, what needs activity of people. So I think the artist is somebody who share his predictions, share his opinions, and that's why it is possible to contribute to something important in the world.
So you as an artist, what can predict? What can be in 50 years? How do you see our world in 50 or 100 years?
I don't think it is predictable as an individual, because I think we are predicting things collectively. It's something like a common sense of common mind, maybe. So I think everyone has his own predictions, and they are going to sum up maybe somehow. What I think about the future, I don't know, because I'm not very scared about the future. There's a lot of very pessimistic points of view today, and they are realistic, but I think we have to do everything to survive, and to survive mentally too, not to be surrendered.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah, it's very important. Thank you so much. Emanuele Garletti, what do you think about the role of the artist in the future? Some people say that art is not the priority, the art is not necessary in the future. What is your opinion about that?
Yes, I would like to speak English, but I prefer speaking in Italy. And after Sara, can help me to translate. È difficile, è difficile prevedere il futuro. Sicuramente gli artisti e l'arte deve essere quella cosa che sensibilizza, diciamo, le persone, perché i linguaggi di comunicazione sono sempre più complessi, perché la politica è sempre più complessa e controversa, per cui penso che diciamo, l'arte e le immagini possono essere un buon aiuto per sensibilizzare le persone, per cui potremmo aiutarci e aiutarci a vicenda appunto con la nostra arte. Per vedere il futuro.
I translated this part.
Okay, sorry.
I resume, and he says that artists and art is really very important to make sensible people about what is happening, and also because art use images, and images can help us to be so sensitive. Ok.
Sì. Prevedere il futuro è difficile, però penso che sono realista, per cui essendo realista l'istinto è quello di essere anche un po' pessimista, purtroppo. Però diciamo che nel mio piccolo mondo la mia arte mi dà tanti stimoli per vedere un futuro roseo, ecco, questo è quello che penso, perché mi stimola molto.
Is a very realistic people, so he usually is more pessimist, but with art he managed to see also positive things. So art is very important for him to have also positive message and things.
Okay, Emanuele, thank you. Thank you. Art can make us think more positively. Okay, Devin, what do you think? How art can serve for future? How we can?
Where are you, Devin?
Right here. Can you see me?
Yeah, but in which country?
Oh, I'm in the USA.
USA. Where?
In Kansas City, Missouri, right in the center of the country.
Kansas City.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the time now there?
It is 8 a.m. 8 in the morning.
Now is 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's better than the last meeting was at 5 in the morning for me, so this is better.
That's the reason, because we exchange
sure.
to give the same opportunity to all.
I get it totally.
Thank you.
Well, I agree with what the other artists have said. The things I would add would be, I think artists are good at putting together new connections, whether it's materials, finding a new material, or a new, even a new medium to explore. I mean, artists have always, they're the first to kind of explore video, installation, all these new mediums. So I think that artists will begin to explore things like virtual reality. They will explore digital modes of communication in ways that are poetic and artistic. And then the second thing I think is that artists are good at bringing to light the things that are most important, things that often get lost in the everyday, grind of work and family and home and politics. And, I think artists bring up the most important stuff and help us realize like what values are really at stake.
Yeah.
Excuse me. If you just click on the link that Sara is posting while the person is speaking, when we will meet in Venice at the exhibition, we will see the artwork and we will recognize the artist.
Oh, cool.
So we will meet together and it will be very nice.
Cool.
Yeah, thank you, Devin. Thank you. That's very interesting idea that we can see with the help of art what is really important. Mark Parkinson, I agree that art is not thing that we can forget in the past. Do you think that we will need art in the future?
I think art's always going to be important. I think even for children, it's a tool to communicate when children don't have the grasp of the language. And as adults, it gives us a communication that circumvents language. So art means we don't have to all speak the same language, which for some people speaking Italian and other languages today is really difficult. Luckily for me, English is my first language. So it's the idea that we can communicate about our histories, our personal histories, histories of the communities we've grown up in and the communities going forward. So I think it'll always be a very important tool, but I think it's going to be post the coronavirus going to be a very difficult place to operate in. So as a group, we're going to have to collectively pull together to make art go forward. Because one of the things with the economic future that's forecast is they're going to cut the arts first, is what they always do in the UK. So the idea that artists come together as a community and then go forward and make places to put art and make art incredibly important as the politicians started to take sort of funding away from it. And I think that's something we have to be very mindful of, that whenever in 2008, there was a lot of cutting of the arts in the northwest of the UK. And so there's a slight worry that that would happen again. So it sounds incredibly pessimistic, but I'm quite optimistic for the future going forward, using art as a tool to communicate for everybody around the world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Mark.
Yes.
Alex, Alex Selli. I'm going to unmute microphone. Yeah, it works. No? Yeah, funciona. So yeah, what do you think about future, about art in the future and about future art? What it will be? All will be digital, or we will still have some analog art, classical art? What do you think?
Allora, I don't know, non parlo benissimo l'inglese, preferisco parlare in italiano.
Yes, in italiano, and Sara will help us to translate.
L'arte nel futuro, a mio avviso, io ho tutto un mio percorso artistico molto tradizionale di Accademia di Belle Arti e a me piace moltissimo diciamo la commistione tra l'arte tradizionale e la rivisitazione, anche sfruttando delle parti digitali con analogiche. C'è un bellissimo libro che si chiama L'arte fuori di sé, che parla dell'artista globale, dell'artista multiplo, quindi che si avvale di tantissime esperienze di altre esperienze e competenze di altre persone. Ed è, secondo me, l'artista del futuro è questo, quello che si avvale anche delle esperienze, della competenza tecnica di altre persone. Appunto, in questo libro qua, che è un libro molto vecchio, di Studio Azzurro.
Un minuto para traducir.
Ah, scusa.
Traduco un attimo, se no diventa un po'
Grazie, ciao Sara.
Ciao. Okay, he's saying that he started his artistic studies and route with a traditional, in a traditional way, because he make a school at the academy, but then I think that it's very important that the traditional art can also use technology, and there is a book that is Arte fuori di sé, where they say that it's important that art use also knowledge and technical skills of other people and other technical skills to join art and technical skills. And this is important also for the future.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This combination of classical art, let's say traditional media and methods with digital technologies can be the solution for the future. And more methods you can use as an artist, more possibilities to express yourself you have, right? Okay, let's go to Maurizio. Maurizio, what do you think about future? Let's put on the microphone.
No,
yeah.
non mi senti ora?
Poi, internet.
No, aspetta, come si fa?
Yeah, now that's better. Now it's better.
Ora?
Now?
Tu mi senti?
Sì.
No.
Sì.
Let's try. Probably internet is not strong.
Okay. You hear me? Senti me?
Yes.
Okay. I think in the future there will always be difficult moments. I think art is a way of living, and I think about life. With art I feel my world, no matter what happens. Cioè io non penso che quello che accada sia particolarmente importante. Io penso che ci sarà sempre da preoccuparsi di qualcosa nel futuro. So I'm not particularly worried, but surprised to experience history. You understand my English?
Yes, it is.
No.
Yeah. So the idea is it is always something to be worried about, and yeah.
Beh, te lo dico in italiano, io credo che ci sarà sempre da preoccuparsi del futuro.
Sempre.
E quindi non c'è da preoccuparsi mai per il futuro. Ci sarà sempre un problema da risolvere, ma penso che l'arte, in fondo, per quello che mi riguarda, è la mia casa. La casa intesa come gli inglesi in senso retorico dicono home, my home. E quindi io mi rifugio lì e vedo la storia, quello che accade e la dipingo. Fine, non c'è altro.
Bravo.
Okay, Sara, can you translate for those of us who are not yeah.
He says that there is always something to worry about. In the future, there will be also something to worry about. So it's better to live and to be happy of the present. And so also in his heart, for the future, he only represents what he sees in the present. And don't take care of the future.
Yes.
Okay, very interesting position. So we will hear a lot of.
È la stessa posizione che ha il mio cane. È lo stesso punto di vista del mio Labrador.
Okay, so the same opinion as his dog Labrador. Okay, thank you, Maurizio, for this optimistic way of thinking. And now we are going to Boris. Boris, I have very difficult question for you. What do you think in the future, what will be more important in art? The concept, the idea, the message, or beauty?
Okay. I think it's a good question, but for me, what I think is when you take all this stuff together and you have something in plastic very good, the concept is good, the process is good, the beauty, the technique, everything is important. And when we combine everything together and you have something great, is the best. I mean, if there is a good result, it's easier to make understand what the concept is. So I think it's all together combined. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
But do you think that the concept of beauty has changed? What we previously considered beautiful, like work of, I don't know, Michelangelo or some Renaissance artist, and what we consider beautiful now can be, I don't know, some piece of video art or some strange gadget that we see and consider the contemporary sculpture. This concept of beauty it has changed, and it will continue to change. What do you think?
Of course, it's changed because I take an example. Now we paint like garbage. Now we paint something impossible before. So of course it changed, and it's mean the beauty is everywhere. So it's not just on the simple thing like a beautiful face, or you can find everywhere, and it's optimist, I think, because every day you can find something great, something good to be, and happy for that. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay, yeah. Thank you. I'm just offering everybody to think about this concept of beauty, how it is changing. It's very interesting to see this process. Thank you, Boris. And now, Adam, hi. Let's switch on your microphone. And it would be also interesting to listen to your ideas, to your understanding of future, what it will be, how we will make it. What do you think?
I hesitate to try to guess at what it'll be, but I think the way that we can participate in its formation is to sort of embrace what was just described by Boris, this combination of beauty and content. I think art has an incredible opportunity to create empathy, which may be something that's missing now in a lot of political conversations. I think it can really act as a time capsule in showing our exact scenario today, so that future generations might look back and recognize that bad things have happened in the past and that there's ways through it. And if you can combine those types of messages in your content with something that's very alluring, is sort of seen as an easily preserved object for museums or galleries or patrons to kind of carry on from generation to generation, I think that's the most effective thing we can do. I think that there's really interesting questions for me now when it comes to arts education. The fact that in the US, a lot of it has to happen remotely or online. And so I'm curious to see where analog falls in that, if it's kind of left behind because we don't have access to live models, or it's very difficult to explain to a student how to use soft pastels over a FaceTime call or a Zoom call. So yeah, I think it's something that's gonna be there. You know, art is obviously not gonna die off anytime soon, but I do think we all have to step it up a bit to preserve kind of what we find important and communicate with this potential future.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's very interesting. It's very interesting and very interesting to think about this. And I invite you all to think about this idea also. Mark, hi. I have a question for you too.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. Do you think that AI, artificial intelligence, can be the competitor to the artist in the future? What do you think?
Indeed, it's start being a competitor because some people already use it to produce painting. I've seen an artist, I think from US, he proposed like via AI to reproduce like famous painters. I think that's a new tool to express art. I will still compete maybe against that because I think the human reflection, creativity, technique, and skills is still necessary. to create a real emotion, because generally most of the art is part of something which comes from our lifetime, what we believe, what we had as a memory and sensation during our life. So it's an expression of ourselves. So the machine cannot replace the man to create a real expression of the situation of the society, of the future, if you want to, according to the topic you want to develop. So I'm not really supporting, let's say, this kind of art because the machine is just a tool. It doesn't have to replace and substitute the man in all the process. It's the same for architecture, for example. If you don't know how to draw, the machine can create amazing buildings, but it cannot replace the sensation you can have according to your skills. So, so keep on creating with our hands and our brain, not with the machine.
Okay, let's hope that machines will not replace us. Jennifer, hi. Let's try to unmute your microphone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi. Nice to see you. So speaking about future, what do you think artists can do now? Every one of you here and all the other artists to transform our future to something better. What do you think?
I think with art that something that we do with art that you can't do with many things is express with deep feeling and connect with each other collectively through deep feeling in ways that, I mean, not just with painting, but in music and writing. And I think that we're able to transport each other to better places and new ideas through art. And so I guess I often have a pessimistic and worried view of the world, but I find that when I'm working, I spend time in a more beautiful place, like a place that's made up of, like I'm painting about a place that's hopeful and worried at the same time. And I spend time in that world all day, even though it's kind of imaginary. And I think that art is a way to transport you into those new places and express those deep feelings.
Wow, it's such a romantic, poetic idea about this imaginary world. It's amazing. I think that in very difficult times that we are living now, it is so important to have possibility to dive, to travel to this imaginary world.
Yeah, I think it might be escapist. I don't know.
Okay, thank you, Nivena. Nivena, do you agree with Jennifer?
Actually, honestly, I agree most with Jennifer so far.
Okay. What is your imaginary world, and can we transfer this imaginary world to reality? What we should do? What we should do for this?
Honestly, I've been actually thinking recently, like if the art, such as we know it, as we call art, is based on cave drawings, like that's the furthest origins of art as you know it. And cave drawings actually appeared as a prayer, as a message to gods, something beyond ourselves. It was literally a visual prayer. So the art only developed the idea. So I think actually that's how we can not imagine only the world, but literally create it. I know I will sound like revolutionary and I don't know what, but in the light that Jenny just said, like it doesn't have to necessarily be imaginary world. If we, I mean, every single artist that spoke so far mentioned the word communication. That's what art is. Like we need to communicate in order to or change or leave the things be.
Yeah. This idea of solidarity and this idea of imagination and to make imagination a reality. It is, this idea was already in our previous online sessions with other artists, and it's so amazing to hear it again because it seems to be very important, right? So yeah. Thank you, Nevena. And we are moving to Bettina. Microphone. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. And I have this question, like, what personally you are doing to make this world better with your art? How do you see your mission as an artist?
Well, I think for me as an artist, and even now in our situation where we are so limited in moving, so limited in communicating, it's always this thinking about freedom we have to express ourselves or to choose our medium, as it was said before, to experiment with new medium, to expose. Now we cannot expose, but we try to find our way to communicate and expose. And I think for me this is very important to keep on going in any situation I get with my images, with my world, with my things I cannot say by words, but with my work. No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you so much. And what is your opinion about do we have place for artists in the future? Some people think that, okay, we need just researchers, scientists, we need somebody who are doing this pragmatical, let's say, part of life. And artists, they are dreamers, they are not practical use of art. What do you think?
I think what was in, well, I live in Berlin. It's a very strong cultural cities, and of course it was called here in Germany was called system relevant. It was the nurses, the doctors first, but very soon people were talking about how we are so gearing about opening the theaters again, going to exhibitions. The first weekend the galleries were open, I was in the gallery because, of course, I follow the museums, websites and movies and what we do now, communication about the internet. But I was so eager to see them in original, to have a space, to have a physical communication. And I was so glad some galleries could open. I was standing in line and people really were standing in line. So I think, culture and art as part of a big cultural message won't die. I'm very positive about that.
Oh, thank you. So we have some hope. Tommaso, are you here with us? What do you think of this? Do you think the art is an inner necessity of a human being? Do we need art in the future, or we need just technologies?
Yeah, I'll try to speak in English.
Okay.
I think art is all we have. It connects each artist. So I think whenever a man will invent something new, the artist will follow him. So an artist can improve some new media, some new digital techniques. And through my art, I try to denounce all the consequences that human actions have for the environment, on the environment. So I think that art is the most beautiful thing in the world, and it will never die because each of you, of us, will need it in the future, just because it's beautiful. And yeah, it's all we have.
So beauty will save the world.
Yeah, probably. But we also need to do something for the environment and for the earth.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. Thank you, Tommaso. Now we are moving to Saori. Hi, Saori. Let's unmute your mic. I don't know. Let's see if it works. Can you unmute it by yourself, because my button seems not working.
One more time. Oh.
Yes, it works. Saori, hi.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? Where are you from? Where are you now?
I'm from Japan. My name is Saori Hasegawa.
Hi, Saori.
Thank you.
We can continue to speak about future, or you can show something from your art to inspire us a little bit, if to speak English is kind of problematic for you. So maybe your art will speak for you. What do you prefer?
Oh.
I know it's difficult.
Oh. I'm sorry. I'm not speak English.
Okay, not a problem at all. If you want, you can share your screen to show us something. And also my colleague Laura is sending a link for us to see your art.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, we will try.
Thank you.
It's okay. Yeah, we can study some Japanese now. Let me see. I don't know. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know why I cannot open this link. Saori, if you can open your something, your project, we can show it.
Project. Oh.
No worries. It's okay. I can hear that there is somebody who is helping you. Maybe he can help you to translate, if it is possible. Oh no. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, no worries. Okay, we are happy to see you and to see your smile and to see that all good, and to see probably the piece of your artwork on behind you. Yes. So Yeah. I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful, and the main idea that you're here with us.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you too. Okay, let's move forward. Vincenzo. Yeah, nice to see you also here.
So I don't speak English. I prefer to talk in Italian.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
So the question of future, how do you see the future of art and
allora, penso che l'arte è sempre esistita, l'uomo ha sempre avuto questa esigenza e penso che l'accompagnerà fino alla fine. Personalmente penso che in questo momento ci sia bisogno di un ritorno alla materialità un po' della vita, perché ci si stia allontanando tantissimo anche grazie a questi strumenti tecnologici che abbiamo, come questa riunione che stiamo facendo da ogni parte del mondo. Però penso che la funzione dell'artista in questo momento sia andare un po' controtendenza e farci ritornare alla semplicità della vita, l'aspetto più anche un po' materiale di incontrare le persone in presenza, non solamente attraverso queste migliaia di occasioni virtuali fantastiche che abbiamo.
Vincenzo,
e quindi anche... Sì.
Un momento.
Questo pezzo. Traduco questo pezzo.
Sì.
Okay. He's saying that art will be with us until the end of the world, because is existing from the beginning, and it will stay until the end. So we have to live with art. And I think that it's also necessary to come back to something real, and not only to digital and virtual reality. So in his opinion, artists in this period has to be controtendenza, I don't know in English, is to be in a different way from everybody. So not to use the digital and virtual and to make these technologies the center of things, but to come back also to simplicity and to real objects, materials, and to the necessity to meet people, real people.
Yeah, absolutely. Vincenzo, I'm completely agree with you.
Okay. Quindi anche il mio lavoro va in questa direzione, ad una dimensione tattile della vita. Grazie Sara per la traduzione.
Yes, thank you, Vincenzo. Brigitta, hi, nice to see you. Let's unmute your microphone.
Hello.
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 What are you doing?
Hello.
What are you doing in your everyday life as an artist, but what you're doing for future? How you can improve the future? What do you think?
As an artist now, I carry on painting and new artworks. If you want, I can show. And as an artist, I'm listening to some messages that are coming through images and trying to develop in my artwork. So it's both listening and working, and then sometimes it's a longer process because the work changes day by day, now more than ever, because I remember the first work when there was the lockdown, and then now I totally changed, give more hair, they are braiding. I create a lot of garden, Aussie, and I like this work. Give me a lot of pleasure, I need it, and I want to share. And so this is what I am doing, being well with myself, with art, through art, and the contact with nature.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
I'm also a mom, so I have to combine everyday life and practical things, and my son that is not going to school is 9 years old. And painting, you also need to paint, so combining everything, but in this moment you realize you can do more.
So you have more energy now.
Yes.
Wow,
I'm positive.
Yeah.
For the future, because I live in a hyper present, so every day is great. It's great to develop something. It's a chance, and it's good.
Yeah, thank you, Brigitta, because I think that art can also give us not only knowledge and new perspectives, but also this energy to live. That's fantastic. That's amazing. Yeah, thank you so much. And we are moving in our online travel to Julia. Julia, hi.
Can you listen to me?
Yes. We can.
Okay. Sorry for the late, but I haven't the right connection, so I have.
All good.
Okay.
All good.
Hi to everybody.
I have a question for you. For example, you from now as an artist, what you can tell to further generations, to new generations that will be in 50 or 100 years? How you can, what you can tell them, how you can warn them?
To young generation?
Yeah.
Okay, I can tell them to believe absolutely in future. Don't lose the beautiful. I don't know how to say it in English.
You can speak in Italian or Spanish.
Oh, ok. Allora mi avvalgo dell'aiuto di Sara.
Sì, sì.
Sono un po' arrugginita. No, per le nuove generazioni sicuramente è di non perdere la speranza nel futuro e di continuare a credere assolutamente in quello che fanno, continuare a studiare e portarlo avanti. Crederci. Ti lascio il tempo di tradurre.
New generation has not to lose hope in the future. They have to strongly believe in what they are doing and study a lot, and don't lose hope in any case, and really be strong and go on.
Esatto. E comunque anche perché come giustamente poi la storia ci insegna, andando avanti ovviamente le nuove generazioni poi sono anche quelle che porteranno comunque idee più innovative e porteranno delle nuove cose, quindi magari dei nuovi media o delle nuove tecnologie, dei nuovi materiali con cui fare arte e fare in modo che progredisca questa cosa, ecco.
Okay, and as history tell us and say us, the new generation are people who can bring innovation, new ideas, new technologies, but also new materials. So something new to make art. So they are very important.
Mm-hmm. Sì, sicuramente penso anche che dietro al concetto di bellezza, che qualcuno ha detto che sarà quella che salverà il mondo e probabilmente sarà così, io penso che ci sia sempre dietro anche un concetto di pensiero innanzitutto e di intelligenza, perciò sicuramente la bellezza salverà il mondo.
Okay, she's saying that as somebody told about the beauty that has to save the world, beauty has always to be linked to the thing. With beauty, there is also the thinking of people, so they are linked together. And for this reason, beauty will manage to save the world, because there is also what people think to have beauty.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Julia, thank you so much. To think beautifully will help us to survive every crisis, every coronavirus, everything. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And we are moving to Tang Xiao. Sorry for my pronunciation.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. What do you think about future and how artists can help the future be better? How we can change with our art future to better world?
I think the new thing is very important. Sorry, my English is not good, and sorry. Personally, I think I will try to do more new way to do my work, and well, now I'm painting mainly to do painting, but I think I also should to do more like installation or video or digital like this. This is technology or science. So the recent I saw an interesting thing is in this special time in China. I come from China. There are many online exhibition. So you can see many works of art in the internet. So you just stay home, then you can see many work. So I think the combination of art and science or technology is very important in the future.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. You are speaking very good English. No worries. Yeah, it's very important. Yeah, that art can collaborate with technologies. Art can do something with science, and these interdisciplinary or transdisciplinary collaborations can be something, some new form of art that we will see in the nearest future, and as we can see it now. Our time is over, unfortunately, and it was a real pleasure to see you all. And I hope that we are not just spend this time with pleasure, but we also, I mean, it's very important to hear, to listen to colleagues, to hear, to listen to other people from other parts of the world to understand how they feel. And I see, and I'm really proud of you that you are very inspired, that you are not down, that you're not negative, that you're all very energetic. And I wish you all to be healthy, to have inspiration, and to move forward to the future, whatever it is. But we will see when we will be there. So let's move. Yeah, thank you all, and we will see next time. I think we will organize something else, some new online, I don't know, challenge. Maybe we will change format to something new. We are also experimenting in this sense. So thank you, all of you, and have a great weekend. And my colleagues from Arte Laguna will send information and all the updates about the competition via email. And please follow each other on social networks. Let's support each other on social networks. Yeah. Thank you, and goodbye, and hugs from cold Moscow.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye to everybody.
Thank you.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, grazie.
Grazie.
Ciao.